One blue open. The ugliest simic looking stuff. Game. I can't believe I did it for the video. Oh my god. A wild thing has happened to the Brawl format. Every deck now has access to a two-card combination, a two-colorless card combination that just kills the opponent out of nowhere. So naturally we're playing Nadu, as it's just a deck we can play. But we're going to hopefully showcase in this video how soft our opponents are. Yeah, but really how absolutely insane the Painter Servant Grindstone combo is and how you can slot it into any deck. So if you guys are good, and Libby, don't just do this for them like because they exist. Okay, make them earn it. Don't do it yet. But if you're good, Libby will put the Grindstone and the Painter Servant on the screen. One over there, probably one over there and one over there, probably. Maybe she'll do that if you are good. Are you good? Probably good. So Grindstone lets you mill the opponent, and then you repeat the process if the colors of the cards you mill match. While Painter Servant makes every single card those colors. Simple. You play the Painter Servant, you play the Grindstone, 6 mana, just out of nowhere. The opponent has no library. Can happen at any time. So every deck has access to this now as a way to just close the game, and it's particularly good in decks that also have access to artifact tutors like Whir of Invention, Fabricate, and Nadu at first doesn't seem like it matches any of this stuff, right? But then you think about it and you're like, oh wait, what does Nadu want? What does Nadu want more than anything? It wants Lightning Greaves, right? So against Dak Faden, who steals artifacts, that's a little scary. This hand does have a turn 1 elf though, and I think we're going to keep it just on the basis of play Nadu, make the opponent interact with Nadu. On the draw though, this elf is really likely to die. It's not going to get much better on the draw though than getting down an elf and threatening to get down Nadu as quickly as possible. Brawl is a very fast format. And they have a currency converter, which is awesome with deck because you can exile the cards that you discard and then make 2/2s and such. So a good first play from our opponent. Why run Bobble? Because we still use our graveyard. We still like to thin our deck. And we have a very special card in this deck as well, Mox Opal, that we run a critical mass of artifacts to turn on. Now that Chromox is banned, running Mox Opal is definitely not free, but it's definitely something you want to do if you can. Oh, that's good to know about. Jeez. Can't be countered. Are we going to have to save Subtlety for that card? Upheaval. This is in the format for God knows why. I don't know why. It's banned in Commander. This card is insane, and the reason you run it in your blue decks, especially those that like vomit a bunch of permanents on the field like Nadu, you might be thinking, oh, you bounce all the lands, why would you undo all that? Well, in 1v1, Upheaval is very good, because in 1v1, you just tap all those lands for mana, you cast the Upheaval, you float the mana, then you play out some permanents past the opponent. It's like you restarted the game, except you have permanents and they don't. You took the greatest turn 1 in Magic. Oko Lorwyn Liege off the top, Stifle. That seems pretty good here. Oko Lorwyn Liege, +2, up to 1 target creature gains all creature types. That triggers Nadu. It's also a quick way to get some threats going. And some card advantage. The opponent passes the turn. That's interesting. So we're looking at Mistrise Village, which can play around a counterspell, but do they even have a counterspell? I don't know. I'm going to hide the Mistrise Village because we're not playing it this turn. I'm going to use the elf mana. I'm going to put the Nadu on the stack. And they do memory lapse the Nadu, which we'll put on library. I don't see a way for them to mill me or anything like that right now. It keeps them from activating the 2 mana ability of the converter to draw and discard, which is kind of a bag of holding. You can play Dak here. So do we subtlety deck and stifle this? I think this is the play. I think, yeah. I mean, it's too good not to, right? So let's exile the upheaval. We're going to be getting out ahead and trying to stay out ahead this time. We're going to send Dak away. Don't give them the information about the stifle yet. They put it on top. We stifle our own subtleties trigger to keep our 3-mana 3/3 flyer, or a free our free mana 3/3 flyer. And we are going to work. Don't think they have a board wipe here. We could get the Oko down. I like doing the Oko next turn. I like going right at him here. It's pressure time. We need to close before Chandra can come out to play, and we need to put Dak on the back foot. But here comes Dak.
I'm the greatest thief in the market.
+1, draw 2, discard 2, which will stock the converter, which means it can make a 2/2 creature or a treasure. If they hit their land drop, they probably missed their land drop. If they hit their land drop, they can threaten to Chandra next turn, but that doesn't really help them because this is an elemental and this is a 3/4. So as you can see, Painter Servant has revolutionized the deck. We haven't needed it whatsoever so far, but just having a 2-card combo hidden in your deck that has creature tutors, which can always get you the Servant, and artifact tutors, which can get you the Grindstone or the Servant, some of them at instant speed, like War of Invention and Court of Calling. Pretty good. Makes it pretty good. Today's video is brought to you by Riftbound Spirit Forged. Thank you, Riot Games, for sending me this sweet Spirit Forged box. Let's see what's inside. We've got the Rumble Champion deck. We have a Fiora Champion deck. And we've got a Spirit Forged booster box. Ooh. I'm gonna rip this open really quick and see what's inside. Woo! I got an overnumbered Draven. Glorious Executioner. This legend is a machine. Whenever you win combat, you draw a card. The units in this game function in a lot of ways like removal spells. There's a lot of combat, so Draven draws a ton of cards, and this has already redefined the Riftbound meta. Thank you, Riot, for the sweet Riftbound package. You can check out Spirit Forged at your local game store today. The deck list is in the description. By the way, this is how you do it, guys. What are we up against? Dragon Lord Ojutai. Well, there's probably no way they're just gonna let me turn 3 kill them, but it wouldn't be a YouTube video if I don't try. Let's just snap that consider. Okay. They know what they want. They don't need that subtlety. They know. I want to see a card. What do you got? Sleight of hand, don't care. Just run out the Grindstone. So, practical uses of Painter Servant. It's a body, which means targeting it triggers Nadu. You can name blue so that you can easily play your subtlety. That's pretty good. You can name green if you want to run, if you've got a Force of Vigor in hand. Right? That's not bad. So blue helps the opponent, so I am going to name green in case they have like a pitch spell. But here it is. They have to kill the Painter's Servant or their deck is gone on turn 3. If I had been able to like get out the Sylvan Safekeeper, that would have been so busted. Like if I had a Mox Opal into Sylvan Safekeeper here, insane. And if this doesn't work, it's fine. I'll just play Nadu. We can play that game, but it does force them to do something right now. 3 life. Consult. 1 blue open. The ugliest simic looking stuff. Game. I can't believe I did it for the video. Oh my God. No cut games, guys. Just straight in. 3rd game of the video. Just curve into it. Poor blue-white control. Poor Ojutai. I love this card. I feel so bad about this. So that thing I did last game, just do it every game. Just mulligan for it. I'm sure it'll work out. I'm sure the opponent will never interact with the Painter Servant. They'll always be stuck with terror in their hand, right? And they can't kill an artifact creature. They're just cooked. Kefka. That is very disruptive. This should be a pretty interesting push and pull tug of war kind of game. So if those who don't know, Nadu is nerfed on MTG Arena. And this is relevant because we run blink spells in our deck to both exile the Nadu and also then to reset the Nadu so we can get more triggers out of it. Kefka is very likely to run a ton of removal. Normally I would want an elf, but I don't think an elf is very useful here. But Kefka probably can't deal with the armor. So I think I keep this hand because the Nesting Grounds as a land is harder for Kefka to deal with as far as a way to target my Nadu once it's in play. Why do I run this card? I guess Bristly Bill can make something big. That Stifle you got there? Do we get multiple artifacts on the field? Kefka is good at destroying them, and I don't have Mox Opal. Let's do like this. Let's do like this. A little information can go a long way. It's not a lot of good reasons not to run the Bauble, even if you have like lands like Shifting Woodland, if you have cards like Dig Through Time. Ooh. And some of these are really good cards to know about. Like Force of Negation. Oh, good, they shuffled. Hallelujah. Lucky me. And they go get a Watery Grave. We get a Grazer. That would have been nice last turn, but better late than never. It's fine. It is one of the best cards to have against Kefka because they'll just kill your Mana Dork. They're not just going to kill the Grazer. That's a good draw. I'll start with Grazer. Lots of 1-mana plays in this deck. Kind of infinite 1-mana plays. Yep, we drew out the counterspell. And trust me, they didn't want to use the counterspell like that. We get a free equip of leather armor every turn, so let's use it. They might still have Wash Away, but most of the time if you see the counterspell... Yeah, they could also have Tail's End. But usually this is the last card they want to spend because it is so versatile. Flame slash the Grazer paying the 1. My birthday came early. That's a lot of colorless mana, isn't it? Well... Nadu. Is this Wash Away? It better be for their sake. Ooh. Okay. Trigger. Nice. Got the Catacombs. I'm just gonna do it now. Because you'll get the draw. The armor falls off. Life goes on. And we got the Mistrise Village, so Nadu can come right back out to play. We built up Phyrexian Arena, guys. We did it. Do I save my Catacomb, or do I crack it here? There's the Edict. Let's go get the Hedge Maze. Let's get a good Surveil here. Bowmasters, but I didn't draw a card. Do they know? Maybe they don't. It's pretty nice, by the way, that Nadu doesn't draw a card at times like this. The Darksteel Citadel is also here for the Mox Opal. I don't know if that's worth it, but I'm doing it. Not enough for Nesting Grounds here. Oh wait, it's 1 and a tap, right? Okay, it is enough for Nesting Grounds. Then why are we doing it like this? All right, let's hope that they don't have a 0-mana counterspell. Armor. Upheaval. They love seeing that. You. Why not? Allosaurus Shepherd. My 3-5 is ready to roll. Let's see if we can show off how good Upheaval is. People who weren't around for the Psychotalk days don't understand. They don't know Upheaval. They never will, probably. Shepherd is good. What they don't know about Rift, I'm gonna discard Rift. They probably have an instant. Nope, they got freaking FOMO, so they draw a bunch of cards. Good for them. So how much mana do we really have? Let's start with triggering Nadu for free, because if we hit a land, yes, that's very relevant. I'll show you why. Sack. Green. Citadel. Combat. Attack. QQ. Upheaval with 3 open. Hand. I will restart the game, but with Nadu on the field. Oh, they had it? There's no way. Oh, no way. What a play. Well, that can happen. It's like the one thing that's a full punish. Holy crap. Okay. Game on. Forest, yeah. So the island, that's 4. They have the Bowmasters. Do I care? We'll just go 5 and 6. Okay, and now we're behind. They go first. So it can backfire. Really didn't expect that, but here we are. And they do have to start back over, which I think is still like advantage us, but we'll see. I'm gonna get down the leather armor. They can take that with like a duress. And it's really important to our strategy. Bowmasters open, but Bowmasters doesn't trigger on ETB like it does in real life. Allosaurus Shepherd plays through counter magic, and they didn't know that was coming. Can they remove it? Drown in the lock. Okay, their hitting cards are getting us. We have a breeding pool to fetch, but let's wait for a landfall. Triggered? No, we don't have Bristly Bill. We don't have Cub. We don't have Cobra. It's not that kind of deck. So do we just use a Flooded Strand here while they can't interact with it? I think so. Three mana. Can they counter this Nadu? Did they draw another counter spell as well? Okay, they have the flame. Good God. Force of negation. Here's the bird. It is the word. And we still have nesting grounds to trigger it. They pass. They play around force of negation. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for it. They're probably going to kill this in response. But it gives me 2 triggers. They do not kill it in response. They might regret that. We need another creature to really get the Phyrexian Arena cooking. Okay, first things first. Trigger. Got a Caverns. Do I let this die? I think I do, because I think I need to sink into Stupor the Kefka. I can just bounce the Kefka. They're drawing so many cards, though. Yeah, I think I need that tempo, but then when do I replay this? Never mind. I'm just countering this. Man, I can't. It's 7 mana for Kefka. We've got time. I can't believe they had the subtlety, though. Just blows my mind. Okay. We can't bounce the Nadu, but we can bounce Unable to Scream. They want this in the yard, but I'd want them to just draw land. Yep. Nice. Reno Glory is a good card too. In the deck. We're in that zone. 1 island left. Commandeer is a magic card. Do we hold it up? I think we play the Oko.
Fates are fables. Don't submit to them.
All creature types. Ta-da.
What
Okay.
a lovely look on you.
Ooh, they're doing it now, but they don't have the mana for the Kefka, so this is something else. But so them exhausting this and getting sunk is a big deal. It's gonna be a dark ritual probably though. Let's see. Oh, Washi Tong, no. Nope, go away. You're kind of good. I don't like you. All right, let's pay the green. And now we have this side, which can make 2 Elks. It can also mill 3 cards and put a permanent into my hand. Are the cards I need permanents is the question we got to figure out. If we make the Elks, Washi Tong's coming. I mean, they are at 12. How do I remove this stupid bird? It's close. Two Elks is a lot of elk. Let's do it. Let's have board presence. Let's be aggressive. Feels weird. I attack you with Gemstone freaking Caverns. Down to 10. Arena of Glory is exhausted. I mean, they're dead on board, right? So they've got to do something. They can't just interact with Oko. But they did. They must have just topped that, right? I guess they could have gone for the Washi Tong last turn, regardless. That is a Springs. Are we still going to win this? Are we still going to win this? The nesting grounds can move counters. I don't think that's relevant at the moment. Get him. It's 10 points. You're going to jump. Playing Kefka and attacking with Kefka isn't going to get you very far. You go all the way down to 3. Hang in there. And looking at their grave. Is this Cling to Dust? Ah, I can't be that lucky. It's Treasure Cruise. If I attack them for less there, I can hold up Commandeer and possibly steal the Treasure Cruise, but this still doesn't save them. Sure. You got a 1/1. And you've got the 1 of 1. These opponents, man. All right. I could Earthbend onto the Heath. It doesn't really do me any good. We pass. 3 life, holding up a Commandeer. Is it a counterable Commandeer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An uncounterable Commandeer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's without sacking the Heath. All right, they're drawing. Oko gonna get there. Unable to scream Nadu after my upheaval went awry. Game. What a battle! Oh my lord. So you've seen it all. Nadu can grind. Nadu can Splinter Twin combo kill you on turn 3. And you can do that in just about any deck. So Nadu was just kind of the conduit. If you want to see the deck list, it's in the description. We'll go pull it up here for a second while I come to the end of the video. So thank you to the sponsors of today's video, CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 at CoolStuffInc.com. And Dragon Shield. Use the link in the description to support the channel and use the promo code CGB5 on Dragon Shield site to get a discount from all of their sweet sleeves and protective products. This new special guest painter servant I found out was like $30 some, which I happened to open in my Lorwyn Eclipse collector booster box that I got from CoolStuffInc.com. So I need to put in a Dragon Shield sleeve because that's I don't just have like $30 to burn. I gotta protect this thing. We can't let like a little dent or my cat get a hold of it and now the price goes down. That would be crazy. So do check out the sponsors of today's video. And if you stayed all the way till the end, wow, good on you. That's the #1 thing that you can do to support the channel and my content, and I appreciate it a lot. But you can top it off. You can hit like, you can hit subscribe, and you can leave me a comment and let me know whether or not this deck is 100% unhinged busted. You can also let me know that Long Tusk Cub and Bristly Bill are magic cards and that I don't have them in this deck. That's an option. You can do that. Lots of people do. Have fun with that. It's a fun thing to do, to tell me what to put in my deck. So thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.